Anything looking over at your criminal activity? The favorites. We just finished recording Spider-Man episode. Fabian's looking at some mail that he got. He's being sued.
I'm not being sued.
He's being sued for whatever reason.
I don't even got money to be sued.
Explain your criminal status.
I don't. Not a criminal.
Criminal enterprise.
Why won't this? All right.
What are you doing?
I was trying to get.
I'm surprised you still got your Anyway, the table's like really slanted. By the way, I'm surprised you have your shoes on still.
Lovely. I'll take
Your Converse on. I would be so uncomfortable. I don't know how you did that for an hour recording with shoes on. Not sponsored. I look how you didn't show the side with the logo. Yo. Anyway, Fabian, what were you talking about earlier?
About what?
I don't know. We were gonna jump into something.
I don't remember.
Then we wrapped up the episode.
I don't remember, bro.
Are you serious?
Replay. No, I went to go pee and I forgot. Replay the pause and replay the episode. For me.
Nah.
Do you remember?
No, I don't remember shit. I don't remember shit.
So why are you coming at me? Coming at my neck?
Because I said I was hoping that I would make you remember by saying, "Hey, you wanted to talk about something?" But I was like, I said, let's save it because I've been making video minis for a bit, and I was like, let's do a video mini. But that's out of the window, huh?
We could talk
about whatever
dumb shit.
You want to know something crazy?
What?
Before we get into it, did you know that lingerie models are banned in China? The women.
Why?
Because they don't want their women dressing like that. Yeah. So
how do
I
they
read
model
somewhere
lingerie?
men, femboys model lingerie in China.
Wow.
So if you ever see a Chinese lingerie advertisement, you were like, "Damn, she's hot."
It's probably a boy.
She's not a she. She's a he. It's a femboy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's good to know. What an interesting fact.
I saw it. I saw it on the internet.
What should we talk about for this mini?
I don't know, man.
I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow.
I'm getting a tattoo on Saturday.
Really?
Yeah.
Your first tattoo?
Yeah. Did you see it on
getting?
Instagram? I don't know. I won a contest. I won
You won?
Like from a tattoo page.
I thought you were applying to win.
Yeah, no, then I posted on my story. I was like, "Yo, guys, I should do the lottery because I won this tattoo."
I didn't read that.
But it's... So you don't be watching my shit.
I do, bro.
He be seeing my shit.
Yeah,
TikTok be snitching.
right.
TikTok be like, "Yo,
watching
Fabian viewed this."
I do be
and
watching.
it said nudge him to like it. And I'm like, if I press nudge every single time, you're going to be like, "Stop nudging me."
I like him when I see him.
I could hear your voice
It's the problem.
in my head.
It's the problem that like I'll watch it.
He don't want me on his For You page.
That's not
it.
true. I don't want me.
on
I don't
there.
want me in my For You. I'm sick of seeing myself, bro. Every app I go to, I see my face, and I'm like, get off.
I like it.
But no, I'll watch your video, be like, dope, and then walk away with retaining zero information that you just gave me. Like I always have to go back to whatever you just watched.
Like what you said.
Yeah, but it's not that I don't watch it.
Nah,
I do
TikTok
watch
be snitching too. I said Fabian's been watching your videos. Can you nudge him to like it? I'm like, he gonna like what he likes. I can't control that TikTok.
Every time I see you on my For You page, I like it. I be like, even if it's dumb shit, it'd be like, today we're gonna talk about how to lift this, and I'm like, dope, and I just sit there and watch it. I don't even need to know.
Hey,
you take me to the gym and show me in person.
That's my branding.
I know.
Right?
That's why I
my
fuck with
thing.
it. I support all homies. If I see your stuff on social media, whether
What if it was some
whatever it is.
What if it was some wildish like like racist shit on there? Like, yo, like this video if you just hate all.
I mean, I guess
like,
no one would know besides you.
No, but then you like it, and then it's like, yo, Fabian like this video.
Yeah,
Crazy.
only you would know. No one else is gonna know that I liked it. Unless I repost it, then everyone knows it was me. There's times where I repost something and someone likes it, I'm like, oh fuck, like, and it tells me, and I'm like, I didn't want anyone to know.
Yeah.
And then I go back and unrepost it. I'm like, please,
Nah, people
Lord.
saw that shit, bro.
Oh,
There was
so
somewhere I
funny.
see it, I'd be like, what's he feeling right now? That he reposted this.
it's funny because I just time I see yours and I'm like, same, bro, and I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'll be like, same.
See,
dog.
but I be reposting shit that I'm like not scared of like people seeing. Like
I
'cause
repost it if I feel like I connect with.
I
with
know
what the
the
person
intention
is saying.
of it. I'm like, I'm reposting it because I want people to see this, right? That's what repost is.
Oh,
You're like,
no.
oh, I agree with this, and then
And
it's
then I
like, and it's
repost
like
it.
somebody likes it and like, whoa. I didn't
I'm
want
like, you're not supposed to see what I'm doing. But yeah. So what are you getting?
I don't know.
You don't know yet?
She said it was a custom piece by her. And I was like, hey, do you have like an idea or like how big is it gonna be? She said it's half a sleeve. I don't know what that means. Like half my arm.
This is half a sleeve. It's currently what I'm wearing.
So this shit.
This is half a sleeve. Is it
I don't think it's gonna
arm?
be the whole thing because she's
for free. That's a lot of money.
I don't know, bro. When I thought
or
she said
she
half a
just doing,
sleeve,
like, the
bro.
face of
I
your
thought, guys, let's look at the tattoos. I thought she meant like this much. I thought that's what she meant, half a sleeve.
This is half a sleeve.
So your whole up to your shoulder is a sleeve.
No, up to your. The whole arm is a sleeve. Half a sleeve is half your arm.
I didn't know. So I thought it was half a arm.
No, this is half a sleeve.
That's what she said.
So anything from
I don't think it's gonna be.
Elbow
I don't
down.
think it's.
I don't think she's gonna give you a whole wraparound.
Thing. Yeah. So I thought maybe like from like here to here.
Yeah.
Something like that.
She might just do boom, one art piece on the forearm, and then you could build on it and make a half sleeve.
But she was like
full half sleeve.
It was something about nurturing.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Where's her shop?
In Yonkers, I think.
Oh.
Or somewhere.
Is she an apprentice or is she like?
No, she's done. I think cause it's funny because she's like an acquaintance. I'll bleep this out. I said I'm gonna bleep this out.
You gonna forget to bleep. Every time you say I'm gonna bleep this out, I rewatch the video and I'm like, he didn't fucking bleep it out.
On the video, I don't bleep it out. On the audio, I bleep it out.
You better bleep it out.
I'm gonna bleep it out.
Okay.
But, and I just reposted it on my story. I was like, because I like supporting homies.
Exactly,
right?
always.
I threw it up on there, and then I feel like I've said this on the show so many times. I'm like, I don't have tattoos because I don't want my mom to disown me. And then I'm like, now that I got a free one,
is your mom gonna disown you now?
I brought it up twice,
and she's like, whatever, it's free.
No, I said it twice. She was like, nah, I don't get it.
She said no.
No, I brought it up when we went to dinner with my cousins after the Spider-Man movie. And then I was like, yeah, I want free tattoos. Isn't that crazy? And I want a poster for the Boogeyman movie that just came out. So I want a signed poster from the Alamo from them because I put that on my story too.
Yeah,
I be putting shit on my story all the time. And then I was like, damn, I won 2 things in the same month in the span of like 9 days. And I was like,
you're lucky, bro.
I should go to the lottery. I should do that, right?
You should probably win, bro.
So she's like, it's like a nurturing tattoo, like nurturing outside and inside or something like that. But I didn't really get. I don't know.
Oh, it's completely her design.
Completely her design. It's like win a custom tattoo from her, not like win a tattoo I want.
I couldn't do that.
I think it's gonna be a fun thing.
It's cool, but I feel like, for me at least, all the art on my body is very personal to me.
That's gonna be personal to me. Like, hey, my first tattoo was a free
for sure.
contest.
But I do get it because a lot of like the tattoo I'm getting on the 15th, it's personal to me, but it is very much like bullshit to everybody else. Like it's like no one. You'll see when you see it, bro.
Bro, but this is gonna come out.
I guess you're right. It'll be out by the time I get it, right? It's gonna be an anime tattoo, so it's gonna be an anime that I grew up with that means a lot to me. But to most people, it'll be like, "What the fuck? Why do you have anime tatted on you?" But yeah, so I get like whatever.
No, I just thought it was. I didn't think I was gonna win. I just put that shit up on my story, and I was like, and I just went on about my life, and then I got a DM. It's like, hey, you won, and I was like, what? And I have to get it on the day I have to go do my new job. Like I gotta move in to campus.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, how am I gonna do that?
So you gotta get tatted.
I gotta get tatted.
Then go to campus.
Yeah.
When it's healing, just letting you know now, don't be out in the sun too much.
Oh damn.
Because it's gonna ruin. It's gonna fade.
What if I cover it?
You can cover it
with like a sleeve, like you know that knee sleeve you got. I got an arm sleeve.
Yeah, you could do that. Okay. But if you're covering it, put something on it.
Like
so
Vaseline
put like not Vaseline, like a plastic cover. If you're putting something on top of it, because you don't want the fabric to scratch up the art, and then
damn, that's mad complicated.
And then you just want to keep it moisturized.
See, a great thing I brought this up. I have mad questions.
I got you.
You got mad tats, so I was like,
no, not mad tats.
That's a lot of tattoos.
No,
you got 1, 2.
This would count as one piece.
That's right. 1. You got 1 on your finger.
Yeah.
1 on the back of your face.
Yeah, that's 3.
And then 1 on your balls.
No, I don't. It's 3.
That right there. That's a lot of.
This
ink,
is a lot.
you
Yeah,
know
but
what
this
I'm saying.
It became.
I feel like that became
piece.
sessions. Those sessions.
Yeah,
right?
it was originally just this. This is 1.
Yeah.
Then it became this.
What's that? The band? Like
the bands
like
around,
sleeve?
like the bands and the flowers.
Okay.
Then it became a one piece. Then I got the snake and the roses. That became a piece. And then I got the flowers in the back, and now it's a whole piece.
You don't ever want to shave your arms to show the tattoo? Like,
no.
I'm asking.
The thick. I have thick lines on for 2 reasons. One, I'm dark skinned, so colors and thin lines don't show up on darker skin tones. Well, they do, but not very well.
People are good at that now.
Yeah, it just depends on the artist.
Yeah, if they're adaptable.
And when it comes to hair, no, it regrows. People can see it. And like, and
I'm just curious.
if you really want to see the details of my work, you gotta get close to me.
Because I have hair on the outside of my arms.
Yeah.
But not on the on the inside.
Yeah,
of
it's
my
the same
arms.
for me. I think the inside is you can see
Yeah.
the design a lot better than you can see it on the outside.
I think I would get it like right here.
But
which forearm looks better to you though?
it's
For a
just
tattoo.
depends on you, bro. Where do you want it?
I don't know. I'm trying to find a good spot. I've never done this before.
If you want it,
It's not my choice. It's just half.
I would say, bro,
right here.
go for a leg tap.
Let's ask her for a leg tie, like on my thigh.
You could do. Yeah, thigh tap would be cool. You could do a thigh
Tie tat.
a thigh tap, a calf tap would be sick because you wear shorts and you go to the gym a lot. A calf tap would look really cool. Knee tats are cool. Even in the front, what are these called? Shins?
Yeah.
Shin
I
tats.
heard those hurts though.
Yeah, anything with a lot of, so shin would hurt a lot. A lot of bone hurts a lot. Forearm is okay. It's kind of painful, but not
Damn.
not
Really?
to the point where you're like, oh, like kill me. Like the ones that are like really bad are by bones. So like,
Yeah, I know.
When I did my wrist, like these ends of the wrist hurt like a bitch. When I did my finger, it
Yeah, I
hurt
heard
like a bitch.
anything on your finger hurt like a bitch.
It hurt like a bitch.
I've seen it firsthand.
and it's not worth it. Finger tats aren't worth it. I got this and it faded like a month.
Did you retouch it?
No, I haven't because it hurts.
Oh, like a
so
bitch,
I don't like redoing my fingers.
So if I get a thigh tat, because my thighs
Yeah.
are like hairy like yours,
Yeah.
do I need to cover it in plastic wrap when I put pants on?
No, you should be fine. The
Only
only
with my if I put a sleeve on it to cover it.
is your sleeve tight like one of these sleeves, like a gym sleeve? Then yes.
much, yeah.
Then yes. If it's a loose sleeve like a t-shirt
like a
or a
t-shirt?
hoodie,
Okay.
you don't need. You just have to
be chilling?
moisturize it, put it over.
With
you're
what do I
fine.
moisturize it with? Like lotion?
No. When you
I bet you she'll tell me when I'm
when
there.
no, they're probably gonna give you some bullshit.
Whoa!
Like, 'cause
I know this person.
No, I'm saying they give you small like bullshit just to keep you okay for like the first 2-3 days, and then you have to get your own aftercare.
Oh. How long do I have to aftercare for?
2-3 weeks.
Shut the fuck.
Yeah. 2 to 3 weeks. You don't want to exercise. You're gonna be pissed.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to because of my job.
Okay,
I'll just
then
be
that's
walking
good.
around.
That's good.
That's
perfect.
why it kind of
'Cause
lines up
if
perfectly.
you get tatted and you start lifting, all that
It'll
sweat's
like-
gonna.
Oh, so I can't sweat at all.
You can sweat,
but I
just
can't I can't
do-
sweat more than I would naturally
normally,
sweat.
yeah. Because if you're out here moving around and doing stuff and sweating, you're cutting.
What if I'm at work?
It's an open wound, dog. And if you're
I didn't
moving
know.
it around, scratching it around, and sweating on it, it's gonna get infected. So you want to treat it like it's like someone went stabbed you and just left it open, you know. So you have to treat it like that. Like, oh, okay, it's an open wound.
But on my
let me
leg,
clean it.
is I.
Yeah, you're chilling. As long as you're not putting like tight things on and like scratching it on purpose, then you're fine.
Oh, because I do this shit a lot. when I'm
Don't do
sore.
that.
I can't do that.
Don't scratch it. Don't touch it. Your hands are so dirty. Nothing.
What
If you wash your hands, then yes. But if you've been outside and it gets itchy, you just gotta deal with it.
Damn, so I gotta carry like hand sanitizer or something.
Yes. That'd be
Damn.
if you really want to scratch it. And if you do scratch it, don't do one of those,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Hit one of
like a chicken pox scratch.
one of them little like scratches.
gentle,
Yeah, like a
gentle.
gentle one. Because if you go crazy, you're gonna scab off the ink. You gotta let it. So when you first get your tat, it's gonna be like really like raised on your skin. It's gonna feel like a little bumpy because it's scarring, and until that scarring peels off on its own, don't peel it. As much as it feels like, ooh, I want to pick at it like it's a scab, don't do it.
Damn.
But
scared.
once you get past the scab thing, then you're good. Then you're good to do whatever. Now it's healed. You could throw on whatever you want. You can do whatever you want, and it's on you forever. But during the healing process, you want to be. You don't have to wrap it every time unless you're doing something. Like I would say, wrap it the first 2-3 days.
Like if I go to Times Square,
yeah.
because
Are you gonna be out in the sun a lot?
I don't.
Wear a long sleeve shirt. As much as it's gonna be hot this summer, bro. But
You know
you
those.
have to wear a long sleeve shirt just because the sun will.
So you know how long sleeve shirts are?
Yeah.
Where there's like thick shirts that happen to be long sleeve.
Yeah.
Or and then there's like kind of like
Thinner
the loose,
shirts, yeah.
thinner, like breathable shirts. So
both are
like,
good.
So I could wear the thick because I have thick Nike.
You could wear it.
Shirts.
Because I have this like thick pullover hood things. As long as it's not like this, like as long as there's some space between the sleeve and the hand, you're chilling. As long as it's not skin tight, like an elbow wrap or something, then you're fine. It doesn't matter. You can wear whatever. But I would, when you, like the first 2-3 days, I don't know because it's different for different artists. Some people just use saran wrap, and you can't keep that on for 3 days. It will fall off in your sleep, and then you have to like then deal with the fact that it's off and you have to take care. It's harder to take care of when it's uncovered. Mm-hmm. But if it's like second skin, which is like a little like sticky thing that they put on you and it stays on you for a long time, whether you shower, whatever.
That's cool.
You can keep that on you for like 2-3 days, and then when you finally take it off, you clean and you do everything. But if it's just saran wrap, which a lot of people use, it's a lot cheaper.
I've seen.
It's a lot cheaper. It's like $4 for a whole fucking roll. You'll keep that on for about the rest of the day, and then it's gonna fall off. And then and all of my tattoos.
Do I saran wrap it tight on my own?
They do.
No, but I'm saying like when I have to like.
I don't.
What do you?
So from the one that's coming up, I bought myself second skin because I'm like, I know I'm gonna be moving around. I know I'm active now. I'm not. I'm not like I used to be where I would just sit at home and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It'll heal. I move around a lot now. So
how much did that cost you?
It was like $16 on Amazon.
Oh damn, Amazon.
It wasn't expensive. $16, bro.
Second skin.
So I bought that.
So you're gonna give it to him when you're done? He's like, yo, you apply this real quick.
No, he's gonna put saran wrap because that's what my tattoo artist does. But when I get home, I'm gonna unwrap it and then. Put the thing
so you're not gonna be like, yo, put this on for me? You think they're gonna be mad?
I don't know. Should I? Should I bring it?
I don't know.
Like,
I mean,
put this on for me. Will it? It might make him feel some type of way. Like, why the fuck is you bringing shit to my shop that I could have easily got? I don't know. I've never done it. But if he does use saran wrap, I'm gonna just come home and take it off and redo it. But I've all of my tattoos have healed perfectly fine. None of them have gotten infected. None of them have gotten.
But it takes like
hurt.
2 to 3 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks to be completely healed from a tat, and depending on the size, it might be more. So like she's like, oh, like a half sleeve. So if she does your full half, like if she does all this,
I don't think she's gonna do that.
You're gonna be healing for a while, dog.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's a lot.
I don't know. She said half.
But if it's just like forearm tat, because that's what I'm hoping. If it was just a she would have said.
Bro, that's
forearm.
the vocabulary that she used.
She would have said a forearm tat. If she said half sleeve, bro, you're getting your full sleeve done, or I guess the full arm done. Damn.
I was trying. I was trying my best. For some reason, it never lets me connect to your Wi-Fi like immediately.
My Wi-Fi has been really bad recently, and I think it's because of all the shit that they're doing. Whether it's the restaurant downstairs or all the construction that's happening, they're ruining all the wires that are like at my satellite.
I almost closed my laptop in frustration, but
don't do that.
The shit recording.
Yeah, don't do that. So yeah,
damn, that's crazy.
Sick.
I don't know.
Good luck, bro. I'm
gonna get there and be like,
it's like the pain. The pain is like, it's negligible. Like it's more annoying than it is painful. There's some spots that are super painful, and then you're like, oh, this hurts. But otherwise, it's more like someone's just poking you with a stick over and over, or not a stick, but
she just said to make sure I eat before I come.
Yeah, because you don't want to pass out. Eat something and drink a lot of water.
Pass out like what? Like
yeah,
of like pain.
Different things for different people.
Oh.
Sometimes it's like blood sugar, and all the because your body goes into like we're being attacked mode. You know, like your body's getting hurt.
What the fuck?
It's getting stabbed 1,000 times a second by a needle. So your body automatically is like, oh, we're being hurt. Like, do something about it. Your brain starts sending out pain receptors and being like, yo, stop whatever we're doing because it hurts, right?
Damn.
So your body's like, your skin will get really red. It will get irritated, right? Because it's doing everything to tell you to stop doing what you're doing. But it's not that bad. Like the pain is very like whatever. Like if you've been stung by a bee, you'll be fine.
I've never been stung by a bee.
If you've been cut before, you'll be fine. Like it's the healing process that's the most annoying part of a tattoo, and then the very painful spots, like the bony parts. Like if she does your full sleeve and she hits you with one of these on this side, this is gonna hurt. Like over here where the bones are, that's gonna hurt. Back here's gonna hurt. I
don't think it's the whole thing.
Crevices of the skin, fuck that, bro. They hurt so bad. They're not meant to be like stabbed and shit by needles. So like crevices.
That looks
skin,
good though.
Huh?
It looks good. It looks like it was worth the pain, you know?
Yeah, but while you're sitting there, it's not. It feels very painful. Like it hurts. And then when they finish the outline, you're like, oh, thank God. And they're like, all right, now we're gonna do shading. You're like, no. And then they go back
like
on
an all day thing.
Yeah, I mean most of the times, if it's a big piece, yeah. Like this one took me 8 hours. This one was like 7.5 hours. This was 4 hours. And I was just sitting in a chair while it was happening, right? So after a while, your skin gets so red and raw after like the outline. You're like, oh my God. And he's like, all right, well, now we're gonna do shading. And you're like, God damn, I've just sat through like an hour and a half of you just stabbing my hand. And you can always ask your artist for breaks, depending on if they know you and if they're cool with it. If they don't have any other appointments after you, they're like, yeah, take a break, bro.
But like, if they had an appointment after me and that shit you took you 8 hours, like, what's their next appointment? Like,
well, they have to plan that out. If because usually when you get a tattoo, you have a constellation. So you're like, this is what I want. This is where I want it. This is how big I want it. And they're like, okay. Do you want color? No. Okay. Do you want it here? Okay. What type of line work? Right. So you guys have to consult, and then once you guys finalize the design, where the placement is, whatever the case may be, then he's like, all right, this might be the price, and this might be the time that's gonna take. Are you cool with that? And you say yes, or you say no, and then if you say yes, you're like, all right, this is the date. Show up at this time. We'll start here. We'll see how far we get. And if we can finish by the time that we allotted, great. If we can't, come for the next session, and then he won't charge you for that session, whatever the case may be, just for the tat. I've gotten
That's the
all
whole
my
thing,
tats
huh?
done for during the sessions that the time was allotted.
The time was allotted.
So I've never gotten a piece big enough to like last me the whole day where he couldn't tattoo anybody else. So
Damn.
and that's why I come in like tomorrow. I'm coming in the moment that the shop opens up, which is 11:30, I think, is the moment that the shop opens up, and I'm walking. I'm the very first person he's tatting, which my piece is sort of like it's the same as yours. It's a forearm tat, but it's not gonna be the whole forearm.
So I'm hoping it's like a.
Yeah, it's gonna be a forearm tat, but mine's not gonna be my whole forearm like this one is. It's gonna
I'm gonna
just
have
be
to
like
not
a piece.
wear sleeves when we record. I'm like,
You do start doing that. Like when you first get your tattoo, you like looking at it yourself, so you'll just wear shit that just shows it off. But once you get like, once it becomes part of you, you don't give a fuck.
I'm scared. I'm gonna be an addict.
You will, yes. If you like the sensation, you'll
I'm
get
scared
it.
I'm gonna get like. I'm gonna get like a Darth Vader on my thigh.
Do it, bro.
Ghost face on my
That's
other
how I
thigh.
feel. I want to be tatted like from neck down, not my face. I don't want to tat my face, but everything from
I
neck
agree,
down.
neck down too.
I would tattoo.
I want it to be funny where it's like cuts off at sleeves, you know, like when I wear sleeves, it looks like nothing.
Yakuza do that. They could get tatted everywhere, but like the midsection of their body, so when they wear shirts, it doesn't seem like they're tattooed.
Yeah,
It's
I
really
like
funny.
That. I don't know, man. Tattoos are scary. Not scary, but like
They're dope. You should get piercings too, bro.
I don't.
Fuck it.
I don't want a piercing.
Fuck it. Get pierced.
That looks like it hurts.
Yeah, it does.
What if somebody just clips a lock on your shit? You never think about that?
No, but they could.
They could.
It'd take them a lot of work to get it. I mean, I would have to stand there willingly for them to put it in my
you could
ear.
just be like at a movie theater and then like.
You think I wouldn't feel someone fucking with my ear?
Nah,
bro?
what if they just went. What if they got really good at it? Snap, lock in there.
I don't think anyone's that good at it. I get it first
What
try.
if that was their crime?
Then I guess
that was their.
I'd beat their ass until I got the key back.
The spot? Nah, the lock. What if it was a heavy one? It dragged your head down a little bit, and then I gave him enough time to start running away. Like those master
That
locks.
could work, yeah.
Just drag your head a little bit, throw you off, and then you have to run like this.
But sometimes I wear heavy jewelry. Like on most days, it's silicone, so it doesn't bother me. But there's days where I wear gold. Like I have gold, like solid gold gauges, and they're a lot heavier, so I don't wear them. Like and they're expensive.
It's a special occasion.
Yeah, they're expensive as fuck. So if they're like solid, I guess not solid gold because that would be way too expensive. But I spent like $250 on each one, and they're pretty.
On each one?
Yeah, because they're solid gold.
What?
They're like little solid gold plugs. I think I have one.
Show and tell, ladies and gentlemen.
There's one of them. They're each 14 karat gold.
Damn.
So hold on.
Oh, they can't put a lock in that.
This one no, but these ones, the silicones, you absolutely can. So those ones are heavier, so I don't wear them out or in bed because if I lose them, I'm fucked.
Oh, so where do you wear them to?
Like events or like fancy events where like.
I'll say like if you take out a girl.
Because if I switch them out, these you could clearly tell there's holes in my ears. The other ones, it's a little less noticeable. The holes are smaller. The plug is much bigger. So it's more easier to walk. Like it's less noticeable when you're in a fancier spot. Because a lot of old people don't like these, but old people complain about them all the time. They'd be like, "Oh my god, you got holes in your ear." But all the people of my generation and younger love my gauges.
They're like an appropriate size.
Yeah, everyone said they're like, "Yo, it suits your face. Like
Yeah.
the size that you have is like perfect for you. You didn't go too nuts with it."
Yeah.
So
I agree. I concur with the masses.
So yeah, fuck it, do it. And then I got my nose pierced. I want to get more piercings though. I don't know, man. I'm weird. I want to be tatted and pierced. I want to be sexy.
I'm like, where are you gonna put your?
I want to be like Hobie, bro.
Where are you gonna put piercings in?
On my face, bro. Like Hobie. Go
your
crazy,
lip?
bro. No.
Nose?
I would probably do more ears.
Would you ever get your tip?
Maybe I already do got it pierced. I don't know that. Y'all will never know.
Someone's gotta find out.
Y'all will never know.
Until
but
you
yeah,
find out.
I wanna do like hoops or something on the top.
Oh, okay.
And like, because there are times where I regret having gauges because there's only so much I could do jewelry wise, right? Like I can't wear dangly earrings. I can't wear earrings because my holes are too big. Hey yo.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
So I want to be able to accessorize with regular earrings, and to do that I would have to pierce another part of my ear, and I don't want to do it like right above this one because then it would look weird if there's a big hole and then a little hole. Hey yo. But if it's at the top, I could flip around like hoops and things like that.
Is your shit ever gonna go back to normal?
If I take it out for long enough, it can, but I don't want to.
Oh yeah, obviously.
And if I go bigger, so the size I'm currently at is the size that if you take it out, it can close up if you give it like 2 or 3 years of not putting it in. If I go any bigger, like even a centimeter bigger than I currently am, I have to surgically get it like closed. But currently I'm fine. But I wouldn't take it out anyway. Even if I was like bigger and I had to surgically close them, I'm fine with the way I look till I'm 95 years old.
Ball sacks.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind. If I'm 95 and I got dangly ears, fuck it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I truly do not care what people.
How are your tats gonna age? That's my curious question.
Again,
how old people? No, I'm saying
they're probably gonna look cool.
You think so?
Old people with tattoos look cool. To me, at least.
I've never seen an old person with a tattoo.
Old tattooed people are cool as fuck.
Damn, I'm nervous, bro. I'm nervous.
Now you'll be good, bro.
I'm nervous.
You got it, bro. Oh, we didn't even talk about the fact that we have matching hats on this whole time.
Yeah, yours says cock. Mine says bandit.
And yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm nervous.
You got it, bro.
I hope it's not big. I hope I can still kind of hide it, pretend I never got it when I'm at home.
I say fucking embrace it, bro. Show everybody. Bro, look, I got a tattoo.
Oh, my mom should disown me. I've been pushing the boundaries a little bit.
I promise you,
my whole life.
Your mom won't disown you, bro. My mom used to say the same shit to me, bro. She's like, "Yo, if you get a tattoo, Fabian, you're gone." She's like, "I'm kicking you out. You're gone. I'll never speak to you." Type shit. And then I got one, and then she was like, I started losing her mind. And then like as time went on, bro, she stopped. I kept getting more and more, and she was like, "I can't even do nothing no more." Like, now she don't care. Now like she'll bitch about it.
Your shirt though, real quick, it matches the chair. And I noticed when I was watching the video back earlier.
I didn't. It wasn't on purpose. I thought we were going to this is my gym fit.
Oh, it looked good. It looked good. I like your gym fit. Yeah.
I was trying to go to the gym. How's the gym for you?
Good. I'm chilling. I'm doing a lot of stuff with BJ at the gym. So he went to the gym with poison ivy the other day.
What?
Yeah, he had poison ivy all over his fucking arms. What you thought I said? You thought Poison Ivy was a person?
I was like, who the fuck is that? I was like, you know Batman? I was like, what do you mean with Poison Ivy? Who is that? But you meant the actual Poison Ivy.
Yeah, bro. And not to mention, it's fucking hot as fuck in here.
Oh, dude, imagine living in it. Like, every time you come in here, you complain about something.
No, this is what I live in my house.
Oh, like, you don't got AC in the house?
No, we do have AC in the house, but like it's in my mom's room and my sister's room. So I gotta open those doors and blast it so the whole house gets cold. But then they be closing their door at night. I'd be like, that's fucked up.
That's how I gotta do it now, because my AC broke.
Damn.
I used to be the one with the AC on blast and close the door and be like, ugh, icebox in here. But now I just die.
That's what I miss Baltimore the most, when I don't have the cold ass room.
Even in Baltimore, I was sweating my dick off all the way downstairs.
Bro, it's because Malik be having the heat on, bro.
I was always sweating, bro.
In my floor...
It's probably why I lost so much weight, motherfucker. Y'all make me sweat all the time. I'm always sweating around y'all,
It's the CMOS, bro.
It's not the CMOS. It's effort. It's all my effort.
We're in June.
We are, yeah. Time is going
6
crazy.
Months of IdleTalk.
Yep.
Fabian. Are you excited for the best of episode when we put all the episodes together? We mash them up. You excited for that?
Those make me laugh.
Yeah.
I like the clips that are the best ofs. They make me laugh.
I finally uploaded all the clips of you and Malik on YouTube, like the 5, 7, 4-minute ones.
Yeah.
Instead of the actual shorts and stuff.
Yeah.
So those are gonna come out soon, but. I did that and I did Omar, so I got to upload a bunch of Omar's ones.
I liked
today.
Omar's episode.
Yeah.
I listened to it finally.
I was like, yo, Malik, you didn't listen to Omar shit? And he's like, nah, I'm still in like fucking March. He be behind.
Omar's episode made me connect with Omar on a much more personal level, because I didn't know a lot of the stuff about him until which I've met him and I've spoken to him in person, but we never spoke about.
I want to go back. I think we should
go back. We should go back.
Figure out a day to go back. do another episode.
Since listening to it, I was like, damn, what a good dude, bro.
Yeah.
Like as much as I already knew he was a good dude, when I listened back to the episode, I was like, oh, I can connect with him on a lot of the things that he was saying. Yeah.
Especially because you met him.
Yeah, but I didn't know any of that stuff when I met him. I thought he was just a good dude without all that other extra shit.
Oh my, I gave you the lore.
Yeah, now I got the lore, and I like him even more. So shout out to Omar and shout out to Malik.
Yeah, so I'm doing that. I did that on YouTube like a couple of days ago. I was noticing. I was gonna give you this one criticism about Malik's episode, where when you hit 30 minutes, you cut it, and you're like, "Oh, we got 30 minutes." Boom, and I was like, damn, I thought it was gonna be more. Like as I'm doing the clips again, I was like, shit. I was like, I wish you would just kept going with the conversation because it felt like you abruptly ended it. Like, yo, guess what? We got our 30 minutes.
You want to be real? Want me to be real?
What happened? You ran out of stuff to say?
No, it was the Nando's.
Oh, you was hungry.
I was hungry.
Okay.
And you was like, yo, the Nando's is here. And I was like, all right, well, once that 30 mark hit, I'm done. I'm eating. I'm going to be real with you. That's what it was. You were downstairs with Nando's, and I was excited as fuck to eat Nando's.
I was waiting.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, I don't want it to get cold. I've never had it. I wanted like to be the best experience I could possibly have.
I
for
was
the very first
itching
time.
for more, favorite.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, you cut it at a good spot.
I thought 30 minutes was good. I was like, we've been talking for a bit. We had good conversation. I think 30 minutes is good, and I want to go eat.
You cut it when I wanted more.
I'm sorry, guys. I apologize.
You cut it.
Next Malik episode. Next time we go down to Baltimore, I'll make it longer.
I was like, damn, it was getting so good. Like you guys were finding your flow.
Yeah.
Like it was going to go good, and then he was like, I'm hungry.
That's like, the fat bitch in me started talking, bro.
Bro said, tengo hambre.
I did. I was
Speaking of Spanish, he doesn't want to make an IdleTalk in Spanish.
No.
Meanwhile, our second biggest fan base is where? Guess what?
Spain. Diablo.
So I think we gotta have to do one eventually.
I'm not. I can't.
Your mom wants
my
one.
Mom wants one,
and I think that's why you don't want to do one because your mom wants it specifically. But we got a whole.
My mom listens to this, by the way. We got a whole. Even with her limited English, she sends me my clips and then like is like, I like this, and I'm like, thanks, ma. Oh, she'll reference shit that I spoke about. I'm like, I never told you that, and I'm like, you be listening to it, bro.
I like when people reference shit back to me.
Even though she doesn't like her English is okay, like she understands a little bit of it and she speaks very limited English. She understands more than she speaks. So it's dope that like she'll reference shit that I'm like, how do you know this? Like I think it's either that she's watching it or someone
is translating for her.
One of her friends is watching it and then translating what I'm saying. Because I was like, how do you know this stuff? I'm like, I don't speak about it in Spanish. But your mom
doesn't give the appearance that she doesn't understand. I feel like she understands a lot more than she gives off.
She does. That's what I'm saying. She understands English a lot more than she speaks it. But her understanding is still very limited. Like it's like elementary school people English. Like they can speak to you, but they can't have a full blown conversation and like have intellect because she just doesn't. There's a lot of words where she'll be like, oh God, I don't know how to say that in English, or she'll try to say it and then butcher it and then no one knows what she's saying. But otherwise, yeah, she's okay with it. That's what I'm saying. Most people can. I don't need to do a full Spanish episode. They understand me.
Bro, there was a.
I do speak Spanish. I'm fluent. I just don't like to. Like I speak Spanish. Yo sí hablo español. The thing is, I don't like to because I only speak Spanish to my family, and it feels weird when I speak Spanish otherwise. Like I only speak Spanish.
That environment.
Yeah, I only speak Spanish to my family or to customers who really don't speak English.
Yeah.
Then I'll hit them with the "Let me help you." I'll speak Spanish so that way we can both talk to each other. But otherwise, it's English most of my life, and sometimes, and English is my second language. I didn't know English until like school. Like I only spoke Spanish because my mother only spoke Spanish. So I learned English, and now I speak English a lot more. And I used to only think in Spanish, like for the longest time.
Like in your
in my own head, I would speak to myself.
You're doing little voiceovers.
Yeah.
You're like,
and until like, I think it was like middle school when I got like really good at like not really. I was really good at English already by the time of middle school, but like. That's when I started thinking in English instead of like it like was a transition for me from when I would speak to myself in Spanish and then have to translate it and then speaking English. It's the opposite now where everything's in English for me, and when I speak Spanish I have to translate English in my own head and then like bring it out. Because I'll be like, oh, how do I say this in Spanish now? And I'll think about it and then say it. But back then it used to be, I'm thinking it in Spanish, how do I say it in English? And now it's completely reversed. So yeah.
I was not gonna lie to you. I was having trouble keeping up because you started speaking faster and faster, and then in my head I was like, I know what you're trying to say, and I see it happening in your brain. Like you want to get something out so people understand it, but then you started speeding up, and I was like,
I'm sorry.
And you looked at me, and I felt my face look like weird, and I was like, I gotta explain this to you real quick.
So Basically, what I'm saying is,
I get you. I understood. Before it was you thought in Spanish. Yep. When you heard something English, you had to translate it and then translate it back out to English.
And now it's the opposite. Yeah.
But he was going fast as fuck.
But yes, I do speak Spanish, and yes, I'm not bald.
And he got a hairline.
I do have a hairline.
Hairline real?
Absolutely real.
You saw it here first.
I have a hairline. I have hair. It's just a lot right now, and I'm trying to get it to a perfect length where I can style it the way I want to style it and do things that I want to do to it. But it's not there yet, and it's at an awkward stage. And if I just constantly show the fro off, it's gonna look weird. I won't look as good.
So we're gonna put Jazz Bell on blast right here because we did an episode. I FaceTimed Fabian to be in it for a little bit. We picked up his audio. It was perfect.
Thank you for calling me, Jazz.
Yeah, and Appreciate she was like, in the second part of the episode where we were on her couch, like talking casually, I said, I'm like, yeah, the only reason why he wears a hat is because his hair is not where he wants it to be yet. And she's like, oh, ponytail style? I was like, nah, he's kind of Dominican, so it's kind of like growing vertically first. Yeah. And so I was like, afro, I didn't know.
It's going up and then out here.
I wanted to confirm. I felt a little racist after I said that.
No, that's literally how my hair
that's
grows.
How it was. Yeah, that's how I've been perceiving it. But speaking of racist, I was like, so is Avery showing any signs of like racism?
Is she teaching her son racism?
Yeah, and she was like, no. I was like, she was like, you know, racism is taught, right? And I was like, I'm just trying to see if you will slip up. I'm trying to see. Like, somebody accused their child of being racist. I'm like, I mean,
her kid never has shoes on.
Never, bro.
Ever since you pointed it out to me, every photo that he's in, I'm like, why doesn't that boy got shoes on? Put some shoes on him, Jazz. Damn.
Dirty ass feet, bro.
Isn't she the whole like, hey, take your shoes off household? So you gotta tell him to put some shoes on outside, bro. Damn, this poor little boy got his toes out all the time, bro. He always got the dogs out.
For free. Oh my
God. Put some socks on the little boy, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
The little boy always got his toes out.
Always, bro. And I saw some shoes, and I was like, oh, I was with BJ. We were at Dick's Sporting Goods.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. You're the one that told me that you wanted to get him shoes, but you're like, he never wears shoes.
I'm like, he don't wear shoes, so I'm not going to get him no shoes. Yeah.
And ever since you told me that, now every post of Avery, I look at him, and I'm like, he not wearing shoes ever. He never wears shoes on.
Bro is screaming.
Put some shoes on your kid, Jazz. Come on.
Oh man, the only reason why I wore this hat today was because I want to put the mic here. But after like 2 hours of recording, I'm like, oh my god, my head hurts.
I'm so used to hats at this point.
It's because your hair is thicker. Like
that is like also true. Yeah, it is. My hair is very thick.
I'm like, my head hurts right now.
Without the hat, my hair is so like, how do I say, like bouncy? Like I'll put a hat on and it'll be flat because of wearing the hat for so long. I'll take it off and like a minute later it goes flat, and I'm like, how, bro? Like what is happening?
Gravity, bro.
I don't know, but that's why I wear a hat, bro. It doesn't look like, no matter what I do to it right now, it won't look good. So I just gotta deal with it.
How much longer do you have to like wait?
To do stuff to it? Yeah. I don't know. Depends on how my hair grows. Sometimes like my beard grows so much faster than my hair does. I'll shave my beard, and in like a week I'll have a full beard again. And my hair, I'll have it like when I get a haircut, I'll have to get a haircut the next week. But when my hair is long, it takes so long to grow.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Like why?
I don't know.
Like when it's short, it grows.
It goes back so fast. But now that I want it to be long,
exactly.
It's like,
now that it's long, I'm like, why are you taking so long to grow? Like I grow like half an inch every other month, and I'm like, what's happening, dog?
Bro, I'm starting to grow hair at different lengths. Like I have my long hair that everybody sees, right? Yeah. But now when I'm like brushing through my hair, like because before I untangle my hair, I go through it with my hands to see what I could untangle first, and then I go through with the brush, right? But then I'm like feeling these little prickly like shits in my like little like hair in my head, and I'm like looking at myself in the mirror. I'm like, these things are growing, but they're like separately. It's like a second wave of like hair underneath my hair, and I'm like
haircuts.
I know.
So same for me. Like
it's the hair that's usually used to being cut.
Yeah, used to being short all the time. Yeah. That's literally what. There's hair on my head that's a lot long. Like the top of my head is a lot longer than the sides of my hair. Yeah. So it looks weird if it's like standing, because this top is really far, then this one's like and it looks weird. Yeah. Or otherwise, this one's really high and then this one's flat.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just because I would always get fades, and the sides of my head would always be shaved. So now that it's growing, and I have gray hair. Now that I let my hair grow, I have gray hair.
I've been having gray hairs.
I have gray hairs on the sides of my head, and I'm like, oh, that's sick. I got like 2 little gray hairs. I'm getting old.
You are old.
True.
So before we wrap this up, I was gonna ask you something. I forgot what I was gonna say.
No more currents on this podcast.
What do you mean?
We forget shit all the time. We forget what the fuck we want to talk about all the time.
And this is typical mini fashion where we say it's gonna be a mini and then it's like 40 minutes already. So it's awesome. I like that. And I think if we can continue it out, it could be like another Idle Talk episode.
But you didn't.
No, I didn't start it. I didn't start it as a regular episode.
Like,
I said,
hey,
yeah,
guys,
yeah,
welcome
yeah.
to,
so I'll be like, I'll probably
Make
call
a voiceover.
it. I'll probably call it like mini, just by itself. The mini, because you know the minis have like minis : and then the title. Yeah. But this could be like a separate like bonus episode that we get because we're in the same fucking clothes. So we broke the lore. You know the tradition of like changing outfits on the same day.
Yeah. You just broke the lore.
I know.
You just told them our secret. I never told them.
No, they figured it out.
No, they didn't.
They know.
People
you know how people know?
People have told me like, how much do you be recording multiple episodes a day? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, but you got a different fit on. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why. That's the reason why, bro.
But most people think it's like different days. Like people think I see you way more often than I do.
I'd be like, nah, we just recorded 3 times in one day, and then I haven't seen you.
Like, how often do you see your boy to like record a podcast? I'm like, usually like once every like other week, and they're like, really? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I feel like you see him every day. I'm like, no. They're like, you have clips with him in different outfits like for every day, and I'm like, I just change.
And I just changed my shirt.
Yeah.
I wear the same shorts underneath. Today I wore pants.
So that's the lore. I changed my hat and my shirt.
What's other some behind the scenes shit we can leak real quick? Again, multiple episodes a day. Usually, sometimes it'll either be we do one episode and then a fuck ton of minis that were good for minis for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Or 2 episodes and I gotta fucking figure out 2 weeks worth of minis.
Yeah.
For that,
But you have other people to record with. I don't.
I do. I mean, you could too. All you need is.
I don't have anyone to record with. I could record by myself, but it's just boring.
Record your boy that lives your neighbor. You know that TikTok you sent me about Red Dead?
Yeah.
You know how the girl was recording with her fucking phone and then having another phone record?
Yeah.
You could do the same exact thing.
I know. I don't have a second
phone.
No,
not. But like when you do minis,
I could record with the mic and then
because she had like a little tripod for it, which you have tripods here, and just hold it like this and just talk. Like that's how she was recording. She had her iPhone like this, facing
on the tripod.
On the tripod, like she was using it as a mic. Her other phone.
I don't have another phone.
No, but I'm saying when we do minis, right? How many minis do you do that are videos?
0.
None, right? So that's what I'm saying. You could pop a mini with somebody and be like talking like this, like how we're sitting right now. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying. I was like, don't worry.
Then I have to bring somebody to the crib.
Huh? Yeah, but people who you already bring to the crib, not like
who do I bring to the crib?
Your friend with the skateboard, with the dog.
Oh, Rich?
Yeah, you could bring him on. Again, because he doesn't. I don't think
he'll
like the camera.
He don't want to be on camera.
Exactly. So, because you don't have another camera, you dickhead. That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm like, you just do the minis with him.
Right. I could ask him.
You could do a mini with him.
I'll ask him. See if he wants. Thing is, most people don't like to be recorded.
But you're taking a whole aspect
I feel like you have really like progressive friends that don't mind being recorded.
I mean, you know what's crazy?
Like, you just be dropping like clips with people in them, and I'm like, oh, they're cool. I'll ask people like, oh, you want to record with me? And they're like, no.
You know what's crazy? If you go back on my Instagram, I have been like doing this shit for like a long time. Like I go back in high school and there's videos of like the boys in the locker room like dunking on each other or like slap boxing in it. Like I was like the fucking guy with the camera. Yeah. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I never realized that I did that until like I was going through my old Instagram because my whole Instagram and I was like, okay,
where am I at?
Usually like when
it's just a bunch of shit me recording.
Usually it's me like whenever there's a different moment in my life, I put 3 black posts, right? 3 like blocks and it's like a line break. I'm like, all right, this was like college. So I'm like, okay, this was college and then there's a line break. I'm like, what was before college? And there's like pictures of me.
That's a cool
like,
way to like make the page.
Yeah.
I have
because I still got my fucking 1,000 posts up. Like
0 organization in my shit. It's just whatever I post.
Whenever I know it's like a new like life event or something like outside of college, I'll break it. And then so now this is the Idle Talk block.
That's actually really smart.
I just break it up and when I go.
But then I can't. Could I do that? Could I repost and then I would have to archive shit, repost, repost.
No,
right?
I don't even know how that would work.
Archiving is like you take it down, but you won't delete it.
Yeah,
If you post a new photo, it will be above it, and then you can.
Will it be above it?
I think so.
I don't know. I thought if you archived it, it would just go back to
where it was originally.
Where it was.
Maybe.
That's what I thought that was. I have some shit in my archives too, though.
So you would have to delete the post, make a new post, and then it wouldn't be the
Yeah,
same
but
post.
it's not the same vibe. You know, it's not the same people who liked it. It's not the same
You
comments.
didn't make it back. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. Fuck it. I guess I'm just trapped with my shit.
But and I realized I was like, I did that right. I did the line break, so I was organized to an extent. And then the Instagram handle I have is been the same for like 11 years.
Same.
So I've reserved that name, like the Fernando Ramos.
I forget what my original handle was because I've had the one that I currently have for so long. But when I made Instagram, that wasn't my handle. It was something else. I just don't remember what the fuck it was.
You could check. You could probably check account history or something like that. But yeah, I was like, damn, I set myself up branding wise perfectly. I was like, all right, my name is reserved on usually everything. I've got that locked down and loaded, but I was like, I didn't realize until now. I'm like, the assumption of like I should have this for the future.
Yeah.
That kind of like guessing of it, I was like, damn, that was kind of impressive for myself. I was like, shout out to me. And I was I made a C4 video yesterday, and I was like, kind of, I posted that mini today actually. Because I made a compilation of the gym stuff I made because I needed to post a mini. I just felt like we were on a good streak.
Yeah.
And I was like, I put a bunch of the TikToks clips in one mini and I called it a mini. And I was like, in the C4 one, I was like, the reason why I choose this brand is because like it gives me memories of the time when I was like a high school kid, not being able to afford any of the other pre-workouts and being able to buy that for like $35. And I was like, well, that's the reason why, because I have that affinity, those memories, right, with this brand. So like thinking of like high school me being like, yo, we got a code.
Yeah, like
that's fucking cool, right?
For a code that we buy and drink. That'd
be I was like, so when I put it in that perspective, it kind of made like when I feel like I'm annoying doing the branded posts, I'm like, nah, because high school me would be fucking going crazy right now.
For sure.
So I'm like, that put that into a nice perspective for me.
Still no brand deals for me.
Not yet, CMOS, bro. You gotta start. Take our start.
I'm about to start making my own fucking CMOS.
Yo, pull out your CMOS. Let's do a little review right now.
I'm not doing that. They're getting free press. Fuck y'all. Send me CMOS, and then I'll
no,
press.
You gotta do the free press first.
Nah.
And then you get the CMOS, guys. I don't think he knows what this is about.
Sponsor me.
CMOS.
Send me some free shit, and then I'll talk about
drop the company so they can send you some shit.
I don't know the company. Planted Seeds.
Planting Seeds. Send him some CMOS, please. Or
I think that's what they're called. I might be wrong. But send me shit, bro.
Anything else?
Anybody. It don't gotta be Planted Seeds. I just want CMOS. It's just expensive.
So how long you been on CMOS?
That sounds like a wow now.
Drug. Yeah.
When is the first time I started talking about CMOS?
I don't know, bro. I feel like
that's been a few months, right?
Yeah, it's been like.
It's been a few months since I started like talking about CMOS.
Yeah.
Yeah, my life is completely different since I started CMOS, bro. Much more active, much more just happy.
Yeah, dude.
Much more happy person.
I've noticed.
Yeah, much more happy person. So
shout out to
CMOS and weed.
Oh wow.
And weed also helped. As much as people say it's negative, it's helped me. I don't know about everybody else.
Yeah, I don't know about everybody else either.
But yeah, those are the things that help me, you know?
Yeah.
It's made me a happier person. Therapy's also helped me.
I like how you've got a smoke order candle lit too.
Yeah, always. Because my mom be saying it stinks, but it doesn't.
It do be stinking
sometimes. Don't be stinking, bro.
I feel like it doesn't like cut out everything. Like so you can kind of still smell a little bit. I wouldn't say stink like it's over like bearing, but like you could definitely give some hints, you know, like here and there. But yo, let's talk about the apocalypse. How was the apocalypse for you when it was like sky? It wasn't more than an orange sky because it dead ass smelled smoky outside. Yeah, that's why I was curious on how you reacted to
I didn't like. I was only out for one of the days, and it was because I was at work, and I was already working, and then I looked outside. And I was like, "Why the fuck is it orange?" And I was so confused. I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Is there something going on?" And I looked on my phone that it was like a wildfire in Canada, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "How the fuck did it get down here?"
Canada needs to pay us reparations.
I was so confused, bro. But then the next 2 days that it was still orange, I was like, I didn't even go into work. I was like, I have asthma. Yeah, I'm already so prone to dying when it comes to air, and I'm already doing dumb shit to my body when I shouldn't be smoking because I have asthma, but I still do. And
your window was closed the whole time, right?
Yes.
That sucks because it was hot too.
Mm-hmm. It was like 87 degrees, and I was sweating my dick off in here, bro. Because whatever it is out there is like 10 degrees hotter in here because there's no like circulation.
Yeah.
So I was dying in this room, but I was like, I can't go outside, bro, and I can't open the window because the air is ass. And I wasn't smoking at all because I was like, I can't bring it nowhere. I'm gonna just hotbox the room if I started smoking here. So I wasn't smoking. I wasn't doing anything. So I was just dealing with an orange sky, waiting
That
for
shit
it
was
to...
crazy.
I was like, bro, like, really, bro? Like, how much shit do I gotta go through in my lifetime? Like, I went through so many, like, weird shit that the world is going through right now. COVID.
That was a thing.
Swine flu.
That was a thing, too.
The orange sky. That
What
was
else?
a thing. What else did we
AIDS,
have?
HIV.
I did live through all those, but I was young.
Yeah, but you could have caught that shit
At a young age?
Yeah.
No.
Yo, back then they was doing that shit on purpose. Not like having sex, but like leaving like needles and shit out like that. Like that was a real thing to be concerned about. Is like a random needle
touching you,
bro. Like that's like a legitimate like concern for people.
But yeah.
Shootings in movie theaters, you lived through that.
I lived through that.
And then now school shootings. That you like are on the other end of it though, you're like.
Yeah, I'm not at school no more, but concert shootings also, movie theater shootings, all that stuff.
That was remember the Joker
Dark Knight
shit. That was crazy.
So much tragedy in my lifetime that I have to explain to my kid. They're gonna be like, "Yo, you lived through COVID?" I'm like, "Yeah,
yeah, bro.
I didn't get it once. I got it. I went through. My body survived."
But then the apocalypse happened.
Then the orange sky happened, and the world went to shit.
Yo,
I thought for real, like when I saw the orange sky, I was like, "Oh, it's doomsday. Like it's happening." I was like, we finally fucked it up.
It was a promo for Diablo.
I was like, we finally fucked the earth up so bad, and now the sky is orange. I was like, we finally did it. Because I know at this point that if this didn't wake up the government to do something about climate change and try to actually help the world, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a matter of time until we destroy the earth at this point, because no one is doing anything well, not nobody, but the majority of
nothing is being done enough.
The majority of people aren't doing enough to save the planet, and there's gonna be a point where there is no return. And I think we're getting there, and I think that's
there,
bro. That's part of it. That orange sky, that's it, bro.
You're not gonna have your story to tell to nobody because it'll be too late.
Probably
too late. So wake up, everybody. At this point, I don't even know. I'm getting to a point where I'm just like, before like the shit that I used to do, like recycling or like bringing my bottle everywhere.
Yeah.
Like
you're like,
I'm like now
it
like
doesn't even matter.
I'm noticing that the youth is like, bro, it's too late. Just use your plastic. Grab your plastic bag.
I mean, I'm still as courteous as possible.
No, I'm trying to because I got my fucking Hydro Flask right here. But like,
I'm trying to get a bigger one.
I'm noticing that the youth, like my sister's age and younger, they're like, yo, just use the plastic, bro. Like, there's nothing more to do.
We failed.
We failed the younger generations.
Even the younger generations are fucking like, fuck the earth.
They're like, nah, bro, you can't.
That sucks. Whatever. I'm only.
This is how you know this is not a real IdleTalk episode because my foot is on the table.
Get your. No decorum, dog. This man has no house training.
I got no space to put my foot.
You look at all the space right here, bro.
Yeah, but like I want to bend my knee.
I'll go out of the circle.
Oh, thank God! Finally.
No,
now we're messing up the camera.
No, you're good.
Anyway, let's wrap this up. Are you scared of AI?
Am I scared?
Yeah.
No, I've been nice to bots.
Not me. Not recently.
I feel like if there's a bot uprising, I'd be the pet. They'd be like, he's cool.
He's cool. He was chill.
He was chill with us.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you realize like shit like ChatGPT or whatever, you know how that's kind of like.
Is that like that new like AI Snapchat thing?
No, that's something else.
I don't like him, and I can't unadd him. He's just stuck on my Snapchat. I'm like, go away, bro. I'm like, decline. I don't want to be your friend. And he's like, just sitting on like like when you have like a bunch of friends.
Yeah.
He sits there, and you can't get rid of him. You can't block him. You can't say no. He just.
I don't even talk to him.
Yeah, I don't either. I told him I didn't want when they first introduced him. It's like, do you want to accept talking to the AI? I was like, no, I don't want to talk to him. Like, God forbid I say something wrong, and he keeps it in his brain forever. Nah, bro. That's disaster waiting to happen, bro.
So you realize how like AI now is like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. It could do X, Y, Z. But then you realize at this current moment, like the government and whatever they got is like probably way more advanced at this point than the shit that the public got. Yeah.
Commercially have, for sure. Because they probably were able to like recreate voices and pictures and things like that years ago. Before now that everyone commercially can do it. Because now we can make songs.
Yeah, AI songs.
We can make videos, pictures, everything with AI. So art, even now. So a lot of artists are pissed that a lot of their work is just going to shit now.
Writer strike too because of that.
It's part of the world, man. If we want to advance our technology, that comes with it. We just gotta be smart. We gotta be smarter.
I don't think we're smart.
No.
I think
we're gonna get fucked.
There's a statistic out there of like the AI is already 1 billion times smarter than the smartest person on the planet. Yeah.
Wow.
We don't got no chance, bro.
We really don't.
We don't get a billion.
We're gonna get fucked by our creation.
Bro said 1 billion times smarter than the smartest person alive right now, or ever.
I mean, but that's a good thing, right? Because then they can cure diseases and stuff that we couldn't figure out. But then if they want to take over,
but then if they pull up my history of
That's
like,
what
yo,
I'm
you're
saying.
being a fucking idiot right now. You're not doing this right.
True.
Then they're gonna be like, oh, remember when you called me an idiot for your homework that you were trying to do? I'm gonna be like, I don't remember that, puppy.
He's like, well, I never forget, so.
I'm like, you're lying.
Trying to gas out a computer. He's like,
Yeah.
I can't forget. I have all the evidence. Hey, you're like, what do you? I don't know what you're talking about, man. I never said that.
I'm like, I didn't do
Pull
that
up
shit.
the evidence on you. It's
That's
a video
not
of
me.
you saying it.
That's not me, bro.
He's like, you AI'd that, bro. You made that. I didn't make that. I never said that to that.
Yeah, that you're populating fake text in my name, bro. That's your email? Nah, it's not my email. But man, that was today's mini.
Thank you guys for listening.
Subscribe.
55 minutes, bro. Damn. Subscribe to YouTube.
To YouTube at IdleTalk Pod.
Follow us on all.
And we
social medias.
broke the lore, the behind the scenes. We're
Yeah.
wearing the same outfit as the previous week, so this is not the more you know. The more you know. All right, guys. Bye bye.